5 Coronation Street spoilers subsequent week. Maria Connor arrested for attack amid Lou Michaelis clash. Betsy makes a discovery. Craig's memorial takes region and Todd is feeling left out. Here are all of your Coronation Street spoilers for Monday 9th June, Friday 13th June 2025. 1. Maria Connor is arrested for attack on Lou Michaelis amid Brody Michaelis collapse. Kid Green tells Lou she need to do a DNA take a look at to discover if he is truly Brody's father. However, will she agree? After declining Sarah Platt's invite to a own circle of relatives barbecue, Kid stops Brody stealing wine from a shipping van and sends him on his way. Brody makes a grievance of harassment approximately Kid to Lisa, who dismisses this and informs Kid. Later, Kid, Sarah and Bernie Winter locate an injured Brody in an alley with a damaged bottle of whiskey subsequent to him. Will Brody be okay? Meanwhile, Lou asks Gary Windass to assist her promote Mick's van. However, she makes herself scarce whilst Maria arrives. Lou winds Maria up with inside the salon, however is ordered to preserve the castle at the same time as Maria attends Craig's memorial. But whilst Gary urges Lou to wait to expose how sorry she is for Mick's actions, how will all people react to her presence? As the week continues, Lou hears Maria chatting to Shona approximately the Platt barbecue, and Maria warns Lou to preserve her distance. Audrey Roberts offers Shona the salon's takings for David to take to the bank, and Lou seizes an possibility to enroll in whilst Shona leaves her Telecel smartphone behind. Shona invitations Lou to stay, and Lou spots an envelope of coins and slips in the house. Lou toys with stealing the coins simply as Maria arrives and assumes the worst, disturbing Lou empty her pockets. Did Lou take the money? There's a noisy crash from the dwelling room, and Lou is observed at the ground with the damaged espresso desk and Maria's status over her. Maria offloads to Sarah and the Rovers. However, they are interrupted through the police, who arrest Maria for ABH. Is Maria guilty? Amid all of the drama, Lou's daughters Joni and Shanice are being sorted through Sally and Tim Metcalf, who placed their foster carer abilities to the take a look at. The couple's arguing scares the girls. However, can Tim and Sal reassure them? 2. Betsy Swain makes a huge discovery approximately overdue mum Becky. Carla Connor tells Betsy she's concerned approximately Lisa, and Carla comes up with a plan to take Lisa's thoughts off her troubles. Later, Lisa apologizes to Carla, however what for? As a distraction for the day ahead, Lisa is going via a few vintage documents. However, whilst Lisa catches Betsy snooping, she grabs it, leaving Betsy intrigued. Betsy confronts Lisa approximately the file. However, Lisa lies that it consists of records approximately Betsy's paternity that she cannot see till she's 18. Carla arrives domestic to locate Betsy has been rummaging via Lisa's documents again, and Betsy confides in Lauren Bolton, displaying her an image of a letter which includes records on her overdue mum, Becky. Betsy needs solutions, and makes an excuse to keep away from Lisa so she and Lauren can go to Logan Radcliffe in prison. Nervous Betsy tells Logan she's there to discover what truly passed off to Becky. As Carla and Lisa find out that Betsy has long gone to the prison, will Betsy get the solutions she needs? 3. The locals mourn Craig Tinker at his memorial. Kit famous that Craig's own circle of relatives have requested him to make a speech on the memorial, and he and Lisa speak how difficult the day could be for all people. But because the event arrives, Sarah is worried to locate that Kit has already left for the day. The mourners gather, and Lisa concerns whilst Kit does not display as much as make his speech. Bernie and Sarah attempt to get preserve of Kit. However, with Kirk Sutherland now no longer in a suit kingdom to talk instead, it falls to Lisa to step in. Lisa makes a heartfelt speech honoring Craig, as Carla and the relaxation of the locals watch on. But in which is Kit? 4. Todd Grimshaw is harmed through Theo Silverton's priorities. Millie Silverton turns up on your doorstep sporting in a single-day bag, and at the same time as Theo leaves to talk to Danielle Silverton, Natalie Anderson. He leaves Todd to appearance after Millie The youngsterager drops a massive bombshell on Todd. However, what does she need to say? Theo later assures Todd that he is best moved out for the sake of his youngsters. And their dating is a ways from over. Todd is relieved, and persuades Theo to have lunch with him. Theo sees a neglected name from Millie, and insists that his youngsters will continually come first earlier than heading out. Todd is gutted whilst Theo cancels a date. And Todd cannot assist feeling excluded as he seems at an image Millie has published of her own circle of relatives. Is Todd and Theo's romance at the rocks already? 5. Toya Habib interferes in Leanne Battersby's new friendship. Leanne joins Ronnie Bailey for lunch, and that they agree it is right to be friends. But as Leanne returns from the loo, she clocks Toya caution Ronnie that Leanne's had a difficult time and that she would not need to peer her get harm again. Ronnie assures Toya that he and Leanne are not anything greater than friends. However, how will Leanne react to Toya's interference? It's been frosty among the ladies when you consider that Toya's affair with Leanne's teenage sweetheart and longtime period companion Nick Tilsley. So will this be the very last straw? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.